afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hi, hello, this is Curry Glassell, and welcome to my podcast. GEMS stands for, if you don't know it already, glamour, elegance, money, and sex. And not necessarily in that order. And why did I name it this? Well, first of all, because I can. Second of all, because it's so cool to have an acronym that's like a jewel, right? Who doesn't like diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires? I'm sorry. Even if you're a guy, you can have a sapphire pinky ring. Anyway, or more, Liberace, hello. But wow, today I am like, okay, so what do you guys require? What do you guys desire? And I was speaking earlier about this amazing video that I watched on YouTube. And there was a 3-year-old little girl, 3-year-old. Maybe she was how many inches tall? 2 feet tall? Maybe not. Maybe about 2 feet tall. 3 years old, is that about right? Not very big, right? And she is like totally commanding a 16-hand, I guess, thoroughbred, huge horse of some kind. I mean, of course, the horse looks huge compared to her, but 16, 17, like that horse would be on the larger side for me, and I run about 5'8". So I was watching her and how she stood in front of him and talked to him and basically got him, to walk around her and to trot around her one way and then trot around her the other way. And she was using her energy with this horse in a kind but huge but insistent manner. So my question is, where have we lost the ability to be kind, huge, and insistent with our mannerisms and our manner and our bodies? And there was no force or anger or upset in this child's world at all. And the horse was like loving it. The horse is like, oh, that's my job. You want me to go this way? Oh, what's my job? You want me to go that way? Oh my gosh, what an amazing gift to watch. And then if you're an animal person, or you would like to be an animal person, or even if you're not an animal person, we can talk about that if you like. But if you at all are an animal person and you know there's a magic to animals, well, this would be a really cool video for you to watch and to embrace. It's on YouTube, something, it's like Sienna and her horse, 3-year-old with horse. You'll find it. It'll come up. It's an amazing video. And what we are dealing with here in the Access Consciousness work and the philosophy is learning to embrace an energetic relationship with yourself and others and the world around you, which includes plants and animals, the beautiful earth, which is a living organism. The earth is alive. Have you ever considered that? Or do you just clump, walk all over it all the time? What if you took 5 minutes out of your day and just was quiet and stood on some like earth, grass somewhere, and just said hi to the earth? I know you're thinking tree hugger, right? Well, yeah, if you want to hug a tree, try it out. Last time I hugged a tree, I felt so inspired and so grateful, and like I was energized from every cell in my body. And maybe that won't happen to you, but it could. Why not try? But just to begin with, if you'd like to reconnect with the earth, with animals, and with plants, it actually takes a moment and it takes a choice to actually stop your thinking, quiet your mind, which you can do with, we have so many tools for that, and feel free to write me and ask for them if you haven't heard about them in my other podcasts. And quiet your mind and just see if you can go, well, how about try it right now? Unless you're driving, don't close your eyes. Do not close your eyes. if you're driving and listening to this. But if you're not driving, close your eyes for just a minute and notice where your body is, where your feet are, where you are, and what if you could go down into the earth 10 feet with your energy? As if you were a tree with the roots. And how deep do the roots go? Go down, down, down into the earth. Now go down another 10 feet, farther than maybe any roots you know about go. And then go down another 10 feet. Go down 30 feet into the earth and just be with that. And say, thank you, earth, for being there for me. What can I contribute to you? And thank you for all you contribute to me. And just receive that amazing, constant giving that the earth actually is. All right, open your eyes. How was that? For some, maybe you received a little more peace. For some, perhaps nothing. For me, it took me quite a lot of practicing before I could quiet myself enough to really perceive and receive from the earth. So, what if it was just a choice? And then what else is possible for you today? And what if you could do it in a chair at the office? What if you could do it on your lunch break? What if just tapping into the beautiful planet that we are so lucky to be on what if the planet was waiting to give to you the acknowledgement of how grateful he, she, it is for you? Whoa, imagine that. The planet we love to give to you. And then what do you have to gift and contribute to the earth? One of the things I found out with my son many years ago was his knees would begin to hurt, just like randomly when he was like in, second grade, third grade. And Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, gave me this like amazing tool. And he said, ask your son if that pain in his knees is his, someone else's, or something else's. And if he says to you someone else, something else's, not someone, it could be someone else's, but that's a whole different story, something else's, then say, is it the earth? And if he says yes, then ask him to take a half a second and to just send energy into the earth, send his own energy into the earth. Earth, what can I contribute to you? And just like, sort of like, spritz his hand like you would be like just like, what is a spritz? Like if you would just like hold your hands in a fist and then open them up and hold them in a fist and open them up and sort of like literally energetically gift energy to the earth. And literally when he did that, the pain in his knees dissipated and disappeared. And this became a tool that he used all through junior high. And he still uses it today, most of the time, if he doesn't forget and he gets too busy with, being in real estate school and finishing college and all that busy, busy, busy that we all do. So try it out and maybe it'll work for you. It worked for my son and it works for me. So what if you and the earth could be a great contribution to each other? What if there's a whole world of energy and joy and ease and peace that you could have with the earth and with animals? Would that be of interest to you? If so, feel free to write me, curryglassell.com, or I think you can Google Talk to the Animals. Gary Douglas has a book about that. And my friend Susie Godsey does classes on that. It's a super amazing gift to be able to be with an animal, be with a plant or trees or the earth, instead of just talking at them or walking on them. So what would it take for you to have that in your life? And would it bring you joy? Would it bring you ease? Because the mantra of Access is all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly, which at least for me, I've had good, bad, and ugly all my life. Now, if you only have good, I want to come take your class. Okay? Please send me an email. Tell me how good your life is and how you've created a 100% good life 24/7. Then I want to take your class. I want to hear what you have to say. But if you're more like me, which good, bad, and ugly seems to happen all the time, wouldn't it be nice for it to come with ease? And I still today, actually, when I woke up this morning, I said, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory 30 times. This mantra has changed my life, brought ease to my life during the toughest and darkest times of my life. And I'd love for you guys to try it. Try it. You like it. What can you lose? 30 times in the morning, 30 times in the evening for 30 days. Let me know what happens. All right. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day or awesome night.